What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's gold farming video, we have another episode in the series Fake Value, where basically I'm breaking down the numbers of all the super fake value gold farms to see how much gold you should realistically expect to get, and to see if there's any point doing that farm. Because if you guys aren't aware, there's a ton of farms where you can run around and use Loot Appraiser to appraise roughly how much gold you're making. And on some of those farms, you are making like millions of gold in an hour of farming, of market value. But how much gold are you realistically left with, right? And in today's video, we've done, well, I've already done an hour of STV legacy items. Now, if you guys don't know what the STV legacy items are, it's items that was removed from the game, but at a later patch, they were brought back to the game. So these items typically have a unique appearance and are worth a lot of gold due to that, right? So we're going to take a look at which farms or which items we managed to get over in a 1 hour session, because there are so many items that you kind of have to choose which ones you want to aim for. Before we take a look at the specific items and the farm and the results, I do want to say massive thank you to all of you who have picked up the 0 to 10 million gold gut recently. And I just did an update on the book to prepare the book for a Dragonflight update, where I removed all of the bad Shadowlands farms and included my stockpiling list for Dragonflight, the items that I'm farming and buying now to sell for an even bigger profit in Dragonflight. And you guys really seemed to like that update, so I can't wait to update the book for Dragonflight. Because if you aren't aware, if you buy the book now or you've already bought the book, this is the book that will get all the updates for Dragonflight for free. So buying it now, whenever I update the book with the best Dragonflight gold farms, you guys will receive those updates automatically in your email. So if you haven't bought it yet, just make sure you use the discount code Shadowlands and you will get it for 50% off. It's going to be linked down below. So the first farm that we want to go for is located right here at Mush Og Ugermount in STV. These are like 80% of these farms are in STV, by the way. So by killing these mobs, these Oogie Boogies right here, you have the chance of getting 3 specific green items that are specific to these mobs. That being these, the Head Chopper with a market value of 75k, the Gut Render with a market value of 33,000 gold, and then you also have the Drake Scale Vest with a market value of 50,000 gold. Now, all of these items used to be unobtainable, but they were now once again, as I said, obtainable again. And I remember selling these items for hundreds of thousands of gold the day the patch went live, because people were under the illusion that these were unobtainable. So I was selling them dirt cheap. But in actuality, like, I was printing these items that were so easy to get. So once you get those 3 items, you want to move over to the next one. Now, as I said, there's a ton of items where you can get these items. There's one item at these ruins called the Korg Bat that you can also farm. But we usually skip over to these ruins right here. And at those ruins, you want to kill all of these Blood Scalp Mogs. Now, the Blood Scalp Warriors don't actually drop any unique items, but you need to kill them in order to hyper spawn these Shaman mobs. Because these Shaman mobs will give you the Blood Scalp Channeling Staff, which has a market value of 89,000 gold, right? So once you receive the Blood Scalp Channeling Staff, you want to move further down on this beach, right over here, to these ruins. These ruins can drop, well, the mobs at the ruins can drop 3 different unique items once again. I actually didn't get any of them this lap, because we only stay at each location for a maximum of 10 minutes before we swap over to the next one. But they drop the like the big bone club. They drop a voodoo ring, which is really bad, and a head hunting spear, all with a market value of like roughly 80,000 gold. So yet again, more fake value. And once you get those, you move over to these ruins right here. You kill all of these mobs and you will get the Fell Pressed Robe, which again, I didn't get, but the people in my group get it. So if we look at press robe, it's this one right here with a market value of 27k. And then, as I was talking about, the head hunting spear, which has a market value of 44,000 gold. It's shit price of my realm. And then the, I think it's called Big Bone. Huge stone club, is that it? Huge stone club, yeah, with a market value of 81,000 gold, 54,000 gold on my realm. Now, once we've done these farms, we moved over to Westfall for more unique items, but you can farm like the power shovel and so on as well. But these are mainly the items that we focus on, since we only have 1 hour. Like, we got more time, but we want to. We always do 1 hour at a time of all the different farms. So in this one, you go all the way down here. You want to kill these Riverpaw Mystics, but once again, it's enough to kill the mobs at this camp and around it, and the mobs at this little camp and around it, and that will hyper spawn literally everything, but just killing the mobs in this area. So the item that you're after from these guys right here is this one. Where is it? There you go. Riverpaw Mystic Staff. 40,000 gold market value on that one. So you guys can see how the fake value is adding up on top of each other. And not lastly even, because we managed to do 2 more farms in the 1 hour session. So I can show you guys how much we got. If you guys take a look at this one right here. In an hour of farming, the lowest guy was Cass with 742,000 gold market value in 1 hour. Highest guy was Strombergus with 1,120,000 gold market value in 1 hour. I landed at 876,000 market value in an hour. Next up, you want to head all the way over here, west of Westfall, and you want to kill mainly these mongrel guys, Riverpaw mongrel. But once again, you need to kill all the mobs in order to hyper spawn the mongrel mobs. And the item you're after from these mobs is this one, the Riverpaw Leather Vest. Now keep in mind that all of these unique items have the chance to scale up. Like this Riverpaw Vest scaled up blue in my case, even though it is a green item, and it can even scale up to epic. But since we're dealing with transmog items, they all sell for the same. People used to twink these to the perfect level and the perfect quality, which is epic, and use them for twinking as well. But that's a whole different subject, right? But these vests, market value of 40,000 gold, only 4.5k gold in my realm though. The last one that we managed to do was this field right here. And you just kill all of these mobs, kill the birds, kill the harvest reapers, and you have a chance at getting the, can't see it right now, but you guys will be able to see it on this one, which is the Slicer Blade at 120,000 gold market value. So obviously, none of us are going to make 750,000 gold. None of us are going to make 1.1 million gold, right? That's nonsense. Even though we did make those numbers and more when we first figured out these farms were obtainable again. But realistically, these items, I've never had any issues moving them. If I were to post all of these items on the auction house for the price that they're currently going for, which is way under the market value of my realm, I will list them all for 338,000 gold. So that's still pretty damn good. So yes, you guys should still farm these items, even though it is insane fake value. They will probably take a while to sell like some of these items. I've never had issues selling, for instance, the Riverpaw Leather Vests or the Gut Render. Like, these are usually fast sales, while some of these other items, like the Blood Scalp and the Riverpaw, take a while to sell, right? But it's definitely worth doing this this farm. It really is. And I'm also, this was the results from doing it in a 5-man group, but I will do it solo for my solo 5-man series. So if you guys want to watch and see how much loot I get from doing this solo, which it doesn't mean that it's going to be like much worse, because when we do this farm, the reason why I got 5 of these is because I wait for everyone else to also get the item before I move over to the next one. So doing it solo, I might be able to, with some RNG, to get a bigger variety of different items. But make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see the results of me doing 1 hour solo unique legacy items. That is, however, it for today's video though. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye bye.